Jerry breaks the game. Gerardo rompe el juego.
Hi everybody, welcome to Jerry Breaks the Game. I'm comedian Jerry Rocha, and in this episode I want to talk about Dying Light, an open world survival horror game where you assume the role of Kyle Crane, who runs around the fictional city of Haran, dodging zombies and evil pricks. I say fictional city of Haran, but there's a lot of cities out there. Maybe it's a real place, and maybe one of the developers of this game had a rough time there and created this game just to get payback on that city. Oh, I'm gonna get ghosted by a Haranian. Okay, you know what? My next game's gonna be a viral plague that infects your stupid city and turns everybody into humanoid, rabid zombie people. It was made by Techland, who also made Dead Island, another zombie game that I absolutely loved, but I never played its sequel, which is very weird. I don't know why. I can't imagine somebody really loving Star Wars and then their buddy going, they made another one. You want to go see it? Empire Strikes Back. And then that person being like, no, fuck no. No. Yeah, shame on me for missing the sequel to Dead Island, but I'm very happy I played Dying Light. It's not really a hard game, but holy shit, is it an intense game. It's the gaming equivalent of trying to start a car over and over while Michael Myers is about 20 feet away from you, walking towards you. Because most of the zombies you encounter don't move that quick at all, especially in the daylight, but they reach you way faster than you would expect. Either that, or maybe I'm just horrifically lazy and need to go out and walk more. I'd be really low on health, really low on ammo, and then boom, I'd see it. An abandoned police van right next to an abandoned ambulance. And I would think, those zombies by that bus are like 45 feet away. If I can pick these locks, I'm gonna be rolling in the rifle ammo and medkit poo nanny, baby! And the second I'm almost done picking that lock, boom, 15 of those assholes start attacking me. Who covers 45 feet in 2 minutes? It's like when I think I can eat a turkey sandwich in peace, and then right before I take a bite, boom, there's my cat trying to sabotage the fucking thing. And all that happened during the daytime, when it's supposed to be the safest to go out and about. When nighttime hits, holy shit. The second night falls in Dying Light, fuck whatever you're doing. Just get the hell out of there and go try to find one of the many safe zones that are scattered throughout the city that you can unlock as you play the game. Imagine nighttime in Dying Light being the equivalent to you going to see a game in Philadelphia, but you're rooting for the opposing team, and the opposing team wins, and right as the clock goes to 0, you better get the fuck out of that stadium really quick. But still, experience it in this game. The intensity of this game really shines when you finally complete a mission right before dusk, and then you realize you've got to haul ass. Oh shit, 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 oh shit. The audio in the game is fantastic. You have a killer soundtrack from Pavel Blachik that not only feeds the adrenaline of running away from zombies, but also has you shaking what your mama gave you. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Oh shit, that's what's up. And past the soundtrack, the ambient noises in the game go a long way to scaring the living shit out of you. When the freshly turned zombies, the virals, when they find you, they make the exact noises you would think a mindless, rabid human would make, and it's chilling. Lock her up! Lock her up! It's about the same. And they come right at you, and they're fast, even in the daytime, and because they've just turned, they're still somewhat aware enough to dodge your attacks, but not aware enough to fall for anything else past that. What's that over there? Fuck, it didn't work. Once you've encountered the virals, you're snake bitten the rest of the game. And back to the ambient noises. If Kyle makes too much noise when you're out there, you get this instant audio cue of a viral screaming and breaking a door down and running. Even though that might not be happening right next to you, it sounds like it is, and it's enough to freak you the fuck out. I played the rest of the game freaked out after that happens. I play any game now freaked out after that happened. Fuck was that? The fuck was that?
Calm down, you're playing Pikmin.
And just like Pikmin, Dying Light has a big variety of zombies as well. And I hope I'm the first person to equate Dying Light with Pikmin. The Goon Zombie and the Destroyer Zombie are the most interesting variations because apparently the city of Haran had about 6,000 7-footers just kind of wandering around its metropolis. And with the Destroyer Zombies, they had like an extra 3,000 7-footers who just were fully clad in armor. right when they turned. The baby screamer might be one of the most unsettling enemies in any video game ever. It's like this toddler-looking zombie that when it sees you starts screaming and instantly attracts like 80 other zombies to come and kill you. I know the game is almost finished, but I just wanted to put something in there if you don't mind. What if we age a fetus just a few extra weeks and make that a villain? The first time you see a screamer, Kyle is in an apartment complex on a mission you cannot avoid. And then he hears a baby crying. And he says something like, "No way, was that a kid?" And I fell for it too at first. I was like, okay, this could be like Kindergarten Cop, but with zombies. Then Kyle walks in the room and yeah. The second time, it's in a room that Kyle does not have to go into, but you hear the exact same little noise from a room and Kyle says the exact same thing. "No way, was that a kid?" This fucking idiot. So really, let's give kudos to the developer Techland for creating gaming's first hero with short-term memory disorder. Why am I holding a bat? That guy's like trying to eat my arm, man. You also have zombies called toads because they look kind of greenish and they spit this green toxic sludge at you. Then you have the most tragic zombie of them all, the bombers, who just kind of waddle at you like they're about to give birth. And then they just explode. Bombers clearly needed a do-over in the zombie ability gift-giving day. All right, look, how about instead of blowing up, can we read? That would be helpful. We could be reading zombies, huh? And you have the deadliest of them all, the volatiles, who only show up at night and can kill Kyle very, very quickly. It's not until way later in the game when Kyle Crane has leveled up enough and gotten some stronger weapons that he can even fight these things and maybe come out with a kill. But even then, it's probably still best just to run, which leads to Kyle's best asset in the game, far more essential than any weapon. It's his ability to run, jump, climb, and get the hell out of any situation possible. It's fine to try to kill a few zombies one at a time and pick them off, but the minute they start swarming, you have got to run, and thankfully the game puts a big emphasis on parkour. Almost anything that Kyle can come across can be scaled to help him get out as quick as possible. And it's really, really fun. Like right off the bat, you're running and jumping and hopping from rooftop to rooftop, evading zombies. Like I tried to do as a little kid pretending to be a Ninja Turtle, except I was just in our apartment complex's laundromat, jumping from washing machine to drying machine to washing machine to drying machine, and I almost got my mom evicted. So it's way better to play that out in the video game instead. Where to jump while exploring areas is helped very much by these obvious yellow and blue painted pipes and ledges that just scream at you, "Yeah, over here. Oh, use me to climb." Yeah, right here. Come on, idiot. And yet it still took me like 8 minutes to find them each time I was wandering around a room. Where the hell am I supposed to go next? I don't see no ledge or nothing, and I ain't jumping at no more blue pipe. And it feels very real. Like it doesn't take long until you're really scaling a building and you feel the tightness in the gonads the higher you get. Okay. Can you maybe find an elevator, please? Kyle Crane does so much running and jumping and climbing that I think the only thing in Haran that smells worse than the dead bodies and the zombies are his nards. And why is Kyle Crane even going through any of this shit in the first place? Oh!
Spoilers.
Turns out he's an undercover agent for the GRE, or Global Relief Effort. Not the test that some people take. But yeah, a much more interesting game if the GRE test people were behind Kyle's involvement in the city of Haran. The graduate records examination needs a specimen of those zombies, Crane, and we needed it 5 minutes ago. A secret file of the GRE was stolen by a dude named Suleiman, so Crane is sent to go in undercover and retrieve it. Then shit luck of all shit luck, the second Crane lands in Haran, he gets bitten by a zombie. This dipshit just threw a pick six on the first play of the Super Bowl. He's rescued by a woman named Jade. Apparently, the city of Haran did not understand that the name Jade had been retired by strip clubs ages ago. Jade takes Crane to a tower where a bunch of survivors live who have all been bitten, and they give him this drug called antizin, which helps slow down the turning, and her younger brother Raheem teaches Crane parkour. Antizin is a drug being dropped onto the city by relief planes who also drop food and supplies to help the survivors lucky enough to get to the drop. Okay, good news. We just got a shipment of a bunch of t-shirts from the Super Bowl loser that just landed over by Sector Y. The bad news. That's right next to the house with that reality show with that Christian family that had 47 kids. So gonna be a shitload of zombies over there. Crane starts to do a few missions for the people in the tower. Then he meets a Dr. Zare who's working on a cure for the virus. And he also learns that the people of the tower who are infected and need that anticin are kind of being controlled by a bully named Ray's, who has his own little compound close by, and he sends all of his goons to intercept the airdrops, and then he hoards them for himself. Imagine Ray's as a villain in a Frosted Flakes commercial, but just not quite as heartless. In one mission, Crane is able to beat Ray's goons to the drop, but then the GRE contacts him and says, no, we think this Ray's guy is Suleiman. He is. And we want you to deal with him. So don't take the anticin back to your people. Just burn it. It'll be fine. And then you go see if Ray's can send you some antizin and you can deal with them that way. Jeez, you can't just give the people the drug and then have Crane put on a fake mustache and go tell Ray's he's there to fix the Wi-Fi? In a very heartbreaking cutscene, Crane does indeed burn all the antizin he retrieved from the drop. No! They taught you how to climb a light pole! This is how you thank them? Dude, that's like if I'm homeless and a family takes me in and my way of thanking them is just by taking a massive dump on their kid's bed. Crane eventually does meet Ray's, a psycho of all psychos, and ends up doing jobs for Ray's in hopes that Ray's will play ball and maybe give some of the tower people some of the anticin. I'm sure this goes great. I bet Ray's will just realize what a putz he's been, give him the drugs, and maybe some new furniture too. Of course, Ray's fucks the tower, and the GRE fucks him too by saying, no, we're not gonna send him shit. So Crane, who is now developing a bond with Raheem and Jade, oh, I think he likes her, decides to go full-on hero for the people in the tower with varying degrees of success. The good. He's able to activate a radio tower and get the word out that there are several survivors still on Haran, which stops an air raid that was about to napalm the entire city. The bad. He has to kill Raheem, who got bitten a few times and turns viral because he took a bunch of explosives Crane found and tried to destroy a nest of volatiles. Also bad, Crane and Dr. Zare get captured by Ray's and his goons, and they force Crane to fight his way to freedom by taking on a bunch of zombies in a giant pit. The good. Crane survives that and is able to cut off Ray's hand in a very gnarly cutscene, pun intended, before he escapes. The bad. Dr. Zare doesn't make it. Crane does find out the existence of another doctor, a Dr. Camden, who is also helping Zare work on a cure. Crane finds him and delivers to him some tissue of a docile zombie he found out in the wild called the Bolters. But because Jade blamed Crane for Raheem dying, she basically fucks off on her own to try to fight Ray's, gets captured, and also gets bitten. And before she turns viral, she makes up with Crane and uses the one vial of anticin that Ray's left for him to make sure Crane doesn't turn, and then she turns viral, and Crane has to kill her too. Oh, that's like a top 5 way of breaking up with somebody, I guess. So yeah, ending an entire bloodline of a family, not quite the best hero move. I'm hoping his short-term memory problem helped him cope with that tragedy. Golly gee, I sure wish I could meet a nice lady out here. Whoa, what's all this blood on my hands? Man, that dead zombie chick sure looked like she would have been a fox, huh? And the final level masterfully blends all that you've learned from the combat and the parkour. You have to make your way to the very top of Ray's tower while avoiding every type of zombie you've encountered in the game almost. And then you fight Ray's in a battle that at first seemed kind of anticlimactic. It's a quick time event knife fight with Ray's, which must come across as simple for most people, but not me. All right, press X. Fuck, I hit square. Yeah, you kind of want some massive battle with like an 8-foot monster to really bring home everything, but you kind of already had those battles, and you also had a real-time knife fight with one of Ray's top goons that you killed a little bit earlier. So it would have been extremely out of place for the main villain of the Power Rangers to show up and be like, let's see you fight Ray's big. Crane kills Ray's, finds out the GRE was planning on weaponizing the virus. Crane tells a GRE to fuck off, and then he takes the files Ray stole from them and gives them to Dr. Camden, hoping that will help him finally put a cure together. Crane then decides to stay in Heron and try to help out as many people as he can. That's a way to break a lease. We've already had a top 5 way to break up with someone, and now a top 5 way to fuck off a landlord. Who knows if Crane succeeded or not? There is a sequel on the way that's supposed to take place 15 years later, and I don't believe Crane is a playable character. And if that's the case, and the sequel takes place in Haran, what the hell did I do all this for? But if the gameplay and the set pieces are as fun as this one, I'm there, baby. I mean it. This time I really will play the sequel. Thank you for watching another Jerry Breaks the Game with me, comedian Jerry Rocha. If you enjoyed this, and I really hope you did, please hit that like button, click that little bell so you're notified every time a video comes out, and subscribe. And the more you do that and even spread the word, the less balls I'm gonna have to break about it. Stay safe, keep playing, and see you soon.
Jerry broke the game. Gerardo rompió el juego. La da da, la da da, la da da.